town scroll there. Our portal. Yeah, so occasionally when they obviously stack up to enough, I can sometimes like only be left with like 2 or 3 and therefore like run out of it by like opening 1 or 2 things immediately. Hi mate. There you go. Alright, that definitely goes back. So where does this go? Is this only a little spot? Nice. Alright, cool. Oh, I gotta make sure we're not missing the under bit. I like how it shows it off to the side, but it's clearly like layered under it. It looks so cool like that. I do like how like games like this are kind of like logistically made, because like it's kind of like it's just one flat area, but like it's made to visually feel and layer like it's like 3D and stuff. My god, mate, how many hits do you need? Yeah, and even like in the pathing of like dungeons and stuff like that, the way that they do that, I love it. I'll go back over here because I think this will bring us back. So it usually has like a which way to. I do love how these kind of like glow. The shrines and shit will glow up against like the ground and crap. Oh, hello. Yep. Just a hot second of fucking serious lag for a minute there. Holy crackers. Whoa, mate. Yeah, I'm getting like a little bit of it. It makes me a tiny bit concerned for like eventually when as I said, when I have to fight like the River of Flame, because we had like a lot of like crashes and stuff there. But like it's at least an internet thing this time. It's not like the hardware isn't struggling and stuff. Everything that had a problem last time has been upgraded. So yeah, whatever happens with internet at that point, I just gotta hope we don't have a shit ton of rain. I've gotta hope that like we don't have like some kind of like unplanned maintenance or something, because we get that every so often. Mate, I need you to die. I only got a minor health potion back from that, which is not ideal. You come to me, mate. You walk across the thing. And I got another chip topaz. Identification scroll. Hold on. Do not have space. I do not appear to have space, but we can semi-fix that. Lightning, move that over. Whoa, I just got like random pain in my leg. I don't know what that's from. I did do a lot of sitting down yesterday, and then I went for a walk, so my body didn't like any of that. When I sit down for a long time and then I go for like a walk and like stretch out my muscles and stuff, my body's just like, ugh.
I'm overburdened.
I probably am at this point. Although, I might maybe be able to barely shift some shit over. Double axe, there we go. Alright. I've got just a little bit under here. I've got to just make sure we're good. Nice. Okay, cool. I think we've got everywhere, which means we can get the portal to the Canyon of Mage, and then we can get some of the Canyon of Mage, which would be nice. Oh man, I'm going back first. I've got basically like a full inventory. I'd rather go back and like empty that before I go into the fucking Canyon of Mage. Mind you, Canyon of Mage is like another Danger Noodle territory. That thing's got like all those like fucking lightning bug things, the beetle-y things. What is this? Teleport, can't use that. Shiver armor, blaze armor, socketed, damage to undead. Super not that great. Increase maximum durability, not useful. Already got one of those. Pop that in there. Get rid of that shit. Put that there. I don't think I had a small ruby, and I wasn't thinking I had one of these, and I don't have space to keep it. I would need to get a third one of these to be able to merge together in any of these capacities, or alternatively just drop the others. If whatever the highest stone is whatever I will keep, right? That's kind of how I work with the stones and stuff. But if I have the capacity or the space in my inventory or whatever to do the whole merging thing, I'll do it, but I'm kind of like at capacity. Mind you, if I use up my couple of scrolls and I use up, like, if I wanted to, I could probably sell these 2 mana here. That would immediately give me, like, up to 4 spaces that I could hold on to a couple of extra gems to merge and shit. But, like, don't really super need to do that right now. I know you probably don't have as higher mana or health or whatever as the other dude, but off we go. And go all the way back over here. to go through the little portal thingy. I do like the Canyon of Mage. It is somewhere where I do actually like fighting and stuff. I just, from the perspective of like the actual playthrough and stuff, it is really friggin' hard some days to actually fight whatever spawns in, because it changes. It changes depending on the night, depending on like, I don't know, the login and stuff. Whatever is out there, sometimes is better, sometimes is worse, kind of thing. Like, I know the spear, the javelin cat things are a pain in the ass. They will get me dead. The lightning bug things, although at the moment I've got pretty okay lightning resistance, so I shouldn't be too dead to them. But I've also got poison resistance a bit, so I don't have to worry about that as much. I'm trying to think of what other creatures are out there. I can't like remember at the moment. Hey, oh, there's those poison bug things, right? The ones that like spit at you. They're not too bad. It's just, it's annoying when they like burrow down because you gotta wait for them. That's the only thing. It's like you gotta wait till the bastards come back out. Nearly there. Yep, that right. Alright. So
seekers of the tomb of Tal Rasha will find it through the portal, but know that the glowing glyphs recorded here in my arcane sanctuary are the signs of the 6 false tombs. The missing 7th sign marks the tomb of Tal Rasha. Of the Herodrum, he might be called the Foremost. It was a shining but brief moment for the mage clans when they set aside their differences and worked together against the common enemy. The Herodrum relentlessly pursued the 3 across the desolate empires of the east and even into the uncharted lands of the west, leaving the Archangel Tyrael's hands unblemished. Presuming the 3 to be vanquished, the Herodrum's unstable fellowship began to dissipate, abandoning their sacred charge to safeguard the 3 soul stones. The disparate mage clans began to squabble amongst each other over petty differences. Their conflicts not only dissolved their brotherhood, but strengthened the evils which they had buried beneath the cold earth.
portal's so beautiful. I was going to say that when it comes to like these like sigils and stuff, I think I always like that one the most, but I actually like this one like kind of the second most sort of thing, which is weird because I think it's the one that we're gonna have. Like I think you guys saw me like gesturing at them and stuff. Like as far as I can tell, it's the one that's missing, which it should show me. I haven't taken that into his tomb. Yeah. So it's like the moon with a little like crescent underneath it kind of thing. But I always loved while it was reading it out, and it's like whichever one's not here, and my brother and I used to like play a bit of a guessing game to like figure out which one wasn't here, which obviously back with this, I don't know, it wasn't easier because like it was harder to sort of see them clearly back then, I guess. Alright, let's get this. Oh man. So no matter what, I will be starting from the Canyon of Mage. I've got like, I got a little bit of time to like clear this place out, which is nice, but I will have to like re-clear the shit out of this place. So I guess let's go find out. Up is usually the worst for me. So let's go find out what kind of creatures are here. And I don't have a fucking key. So somebody's got to drop a key. I forgot these crusher dudes are here. Well, they're not too bad. I'm waiting to find, there's normally 3 really tough ones of these hellslingers. Mate, come back. Yeah, I normally accidentally walk into like groups of these, and it's normally a problem. So I kind of am surprised that I haven't walked into one yet. Also, as soon as I find a key, I'll have to go and open that thing. Hey mate. Knew you'd come back over. Yeah, they're relatively easy for tonight though, but I'll tell you what, if I log in again, if I hopped in next time, right, obviously I'm not at the end of the night yet, okay, So we still got time. But I'm saying, like, when I eventually clear this place and go into the tombs, because I'm not going to have time to clear this and go into all of the tombs tonight, right? It's going to be, like, whatever spawns, it could be anything. It could be really, really hard, or it could be an easy night. Like, the other thing, too, is that I have to clear out all 7 tombs and the canyon in the one night, essentially. Because basically what will happen is, like, if I've cleared out a specific tomb, like if I clear the whole canyon and I clear a tomb 100%, and then, like, if the game was to crash, for instance, I wouldn't have to, like, it would be completely my choice if I want to go back down and re-clear it. But, yeah, like, when there's 7 of them and stuff, like, I should be able to do it in, like, a night, but, like, clearing this whole place, hey, mate. I'm not seeing, like, any, like, special named ones yet. Normally I get, like, extra strong, extra fast, whatever enchanted kind of types, usually. I'm a little bit confused at this point.
I can't carry anymore.
I might not be able to. It'd be nice is if I could get a decent, like, mask or something at this point. Chuck those into there. They're down there. I haven't used anything yet. Chuck that into there as well. So I've got, like, space for, like, a little bit of stuff. This area usually has, like, a reasonable amount of loot. So I will probably have to go back and forth a fair bit. But the good thing, though, is I'm running back up towards, like, the waypoint. So it's not like I'm going to use up, like, one of my portals on this. Oh, hello. Yeah, they're not too difficult. Obviously, shit will change when I...
It's locked.
Ah, I need another key. I'll see if I can buy a fucking key while I'm in town. Shit will obviously change once, like, I get rid of my staff. That's my only problem. Alright, I will need a key. I don't know if I've got space. Lysander, mate.
Horizon's urinal? Oh, journal. Oh, yes, well, glad you found it. Such a shame about those poor harem girls, huh? I shall miss them deeply. I mean, their conversations, of course.
Mate, I didn't even know we, like, triggered a conversation, sir. Alright, doesn't matter. I can sell shit to you over here. Give me that. This has only got, like, 5. I'm gonna blow through that pretty fast. You take those as well. And take the extra health. I think we're okay for the moment. And I don't know if I've got another one of these rubies. I'll have to check. I thought I had 2 of these. If I do, I do. We can get special ruby. It's technically just ruby, but it gives us, like, a tiny bit more space, which, you know, we kind of need right now. So I'm down with that. You want to sell all those. We'll keep the better health. We'll keep that. Heal me up a little bit. Sell that. I didn't use a portal or anything.
Stay a while and listen.
I feel like he kind of sounded like he talked about, like, the Roderick. No, that didn't sound right. Which one he was on about? Which ones have you got? We've heard that. We've heard the summoner. Have we?
Legend has it that Tal Rasha lies imprisoned within his tomb, forever struggling to keep the Lord of Destruction bound. His was a selfless act, although perhaps foolhardy.
I can't remember if we sat through that last time, but it's fine. It's been sat through now. Let me go back out. So I've gone for a run up, down, but there's 2 chests I've got to open up. That one has nothing in it, so that's a bit of a waste. And there was one more down here that I couldn't open. It was, like, just over here somewhere. Oh, I might not have gone far enough over. Hold on. Skeleton. It was... Oh, here we are. I was gonna say, I'm like, it was pretty far over. There was rocks and shit near it. Alright, so I've got, like, 1 more key, unfortunately. And there's this big old rock thing in the middle here, which is fine. So I'm mostly here to get loot and, like, get a little bit of XP if I can while I'm here. Like, ooh, just barely. Obviously get all of the map and stuff too. Like, I'll have to rerun like all of it anyway. Okay, because as I said, I don't, like half an hour is not really enough time for me to do 7 tombs. Like, some people for sure that's plenty of time for them, but not for like the way my character is and stuff. So I will have to kind of do that later, but I will clear out this whole canyon as best I can within like time constraints and stuff. If I get to a point where it's like fully cleared out and I still have time left, then it will be an early night. But the fact that she's only died once so far is really good. I will fight you guys in a second, hold on. It's really good, honestly. I don't know where that guy's going. Like, she's died once, Elzira's died twice, only because I died once, so therefore he automatically dies. This area isn't really that hard. I haven't seen any boss named people yet, which is wild because I really should have. Oh my god, you lot. You guys are like flies. You just keep coming in, aren't you? I tried to put fire up with him, but apparently it wouldn't let me put it down. I know that this is only like a small area off to the side, but I want to keep running like mostly straight up so I'm not missing anything. I think that was the triangle tomb. That's our tomb. That's the one we want. So we'll go into that later. Need this. Plus, there's actually like, within reason, there is at least some loot and shit here, so I'll come back to you guys in a second. I missed that corner. Hi. Let me set you on fire. Oh, geez, we got a little pack of them. Hold on. This is a lot easier to kill them because they, for some reason, die to fire really easy. Hi, mate.
I can't carry anymore.
I probably can't, no. I picked up quite a substantial amount of stuff. We can use this while we're here. 12 plus life, that's not that great. Can put that into there, put that into there. Might as well drink that, we don't have space for it. And I can chuck that down into there. There we go, alright. I love being able to like kick random miscellaneous shit in this, is so great. I can't pick up the Vogue and I can't pick up the other thing, but that's fine. We'll go back. We are pretty well full up. Alright. So, Kane mate.
Good to see you.
I don't know if I've got anything to identify. Never do, actually, when I come in. So I'll have a look what I've got by comparison to that. I do want to keep probably some health, preferably like higher levels of health like that, over like that, for instance. I probably could have kept that one. I will be able to use one of my town portals from inventory, which would be nice. It's 11. Mine's got magic on it, so it's not useful. Let's see. So 12 to life versus... I'll probably get rid of one of the extra golds if that's the case. Adds lightning damage. If I could get rid of one of the big ones. 3 to strength, 11 to defense, attack rating, cold damage. Cold damage and mana. We'll get rid of that one because that's just 1 to maximum damage. Rather like a little bit of extra life, and I can afford like an extra charm for that space. So that's neat. And I need that, which will deplenish that just a tiny bit. So yeah, get that sold, put that away. All right, neat. We're starting to make some, wait, I think I came in on a portal, didn't I? Yes. We're starting to make some space in the stash, which is good, because I want to get to a point where I can kind of swap over a lot of the charms to be actually like better charms if I could. Oh, hello. I could hear the miscellaneous hyperventilating as I ran past, and I wasn't quite sure where it was coming from, but I actually don't mind going up against them as long as I'm stronger. That is the requirement. If I'm not stronger than them, they are a pain in the ass to fight for me. Almost always. All right, got the corner here. Let's make sure I got into the corner. There we go. We're missing a rock. Alright. Well, we've got nearly all of this side. This isn't going too bad so far. I just feel like there's like either a lack of creatures or it's easy. which is weird. There will be like a giant like rock feature in the center there that we'll have to go like around and stuff too, but we'll get to that soon. So I think I was kind of on the wide angle of this. What? Just barely missed it. Yeah, I might not have space at this point. Chuck that in there, move that over. Was it cracked vogue?
Impossible.
We're only going to be able to pick up just a couple of tiny things like that. Oh, I can hear a few things here. I still haven't found like a boss though. Like usually when I come into Canyon of Mage, maybe it's because it's like normal, right? I might be like thinking beyond the area. Hold on, put that back. Move them down if you can. Yeah, like that. Move that over, move that there. Should be able to take the boots. And honestly, just chuck that in there because that'll give us like a tiny bit of extra space. And there's a full helm here.
I am overburdened.
I am. Crack that open. Grab the helm. Not like that. Terrible. Alright. I kind of forgot what I was saying.
Yes.
But yeah, I think because this may be normal, I'm just not finding like all the special, like, you know, uniquely named enemies and stuff. Usually I kind of, maybe I've just fucking played on like Nightmare in Hell too much over the years, but I just kind of expect to be up against like, you know, serious enemies at this stage, which does make sense if I'm not, because it is normal. But like, I'm worried that when I eventually re-clear the not the Mansion of Cage, oh my god. When I eventually clear this area again next time I play, because obviously I'm not going to clear it all and then clear all the tombs, right? And I have to clear this area before I can go into the tombs, right? Because of the playthrough. So with that thought in mind, I was kind of thinking that when I next load up the game, it could potentially be like possibly really bad. Like I might actually have like decent strong enemies. Maybe I won't. Like the only good thing about this is like I do get like a little bit of XP at the moment. You've killed them over there, that's fine. I get a bit of XP for killing them all now and killing them again later. So hopefully when we go up against like Juriel, fucking hell, I hope we're strong enough for that. Because I only have like one thing that's like half freeze duration. I had like cannot be frozen on my Amazon. We got really lucky. We got the same, what is it, the Ravenfrost ring thing from like her playthrough. Just like I got the Arctic bindings on this one. So like I don't have the cannot be frozen. I've only got half freeze duration. Hi, this is a group. See, this is more what I was expecting to deal with here. I'm not casting shit fast enough. There we go. There we go. That took down most of the group. I don't think I've got space for that. Maybe the bolts. Chuck that in there. Chuck that in with it. And I got another knockback. Sweet. What else does this thing do? It does defense against missiles. I never use that. That's fine. I have like 3 of them now. The reason why I'm ultra excited with that is it means that I can safely put it into something and I can upgrade it without worrying about having like lost it, you know, because obviously like when I was 12 and 13 and shit, I didn't know how to get crap back out of my equipment. I know that there's something you could do with the fucking cube, like a specific recipe that will get shit back out of your stuff, but I can't do it because I didn't know it when I was like 12 and 13 and stuff, right? So yeah, whatever I put in is whatever I put in and it's gone forever once I upgrade. Of course, obviously I can keep it as spare gear and I can put it on my ally and stuff like that. But I mean, it's still, I like being able to do knockback. Out of knockback and monsters flee, knockback is generally a better option for me. It gives me a chance to like hit somebody back and if I need to move, I can move kind of thing. Monsters Flee has me like chasing them all over the place. It kind of like gets messy with like doing the map and the killing all the things and looting everything kind of stuff. It's a little bit more problematic in that sense. I'm gonna go straight down, then I'll go back up into that spot there. Yeah, so knockback is generally nicer because I don't have to run around and I also don't potentially run into other sort of areas kind of thing. Like if you've got like a special dude, like somebody that resurrects somebody, like a shaman or one of those like, you know, the mummy dudes, they can be a big problem if you accidentally set them to flee. Because then you have to go fucking find them so that they stop fucking resurrecting, you know, your enemies and shit for a while. But if they run into like another group of OP fucking enemies, you're fucked, essentially. I can carry that. There we go. I also would love to get like a really nice, like, quality big shield. I did like having a big shield on her.
Blessings.
What do we got? Helm. It's for Paladin. And no. There is, I think it's Saigon's shield. I think it is the tower shield that she has. I love that one. It just looks different and nice and stuff. Let's chuck that in here. I got 3 of them. 3 of them in a row. Let's put them like that. Move that over there. There we go. And I accidentally cracked my knuckle, which is fine. I've got 3 keys now, which is good. I should be probably checking some of this shit to see if he can use it. I have not been, but it's fine. He's fine. Probably. Honestly, I gave him like the most basic shit when we started, and I think I only gave him like a upgrade at some point. Like one thing was better. I think it was this maybe, and everything else has been kind of shit. So mind you, he's got like a full fucking chainmail-ish armor. So I mean, it's not like it's crap. It's just that like, yeah, it's probably not as like enhanced as it could be. And I think we've got all of this corner. There shouldn't really be probably anything else alive here. There we go. All right, let's go back over here, and we got a long way to walk up and along. This place is so fucking empty. Mind you, she's what, level 22? I do think that she is a lot higher level than Kelly was through here. I have been like going back and looking at like the original playthrough and like having a little like side-by-side comparison of like her skills and shit. And some of it's been kind of interesting because yeah, Tabby Cat has been a lot stronger like in just areas like because she hasn't died. Whereas Kelly died a lot. Kelly was a very one-hit kill kind of thing. Let's hit that. Oh, I'm near the sides. Okay, so this place isn't as wide as I thought it was. Okay, that's fine. I may have also slightly gone off track if that's the case. Maybe not. Alright, we've got that place. Yeah, this didn't take me very long to like get all of this. It's wild. I feel like I could do like 1 or 2 tombs and have like an optional re-clear if I want to. But I'm like, I don't know. Because like this whole area is going to be quite a lot too. Alright, so we should have got the whole area. I will kind of run up just the inside bit here because I do think it was just slightly over on this bottom area. Alright, this should be the whole fucking area. So we're out of stamina. So I think, what was it? My one is, I think that one. I think it's that one. That one's a triangle. I don't know what that one was. That one's like the spirally one that I kind of like. All right, these are probably like what, square and circle? Moon. All right. I do like how these look. I like that they look different. You know. Yeah, moon and square. Fuck it, I'm going into, I don't know. I'm going to moon. I know there's like one more down there. This will be an optional re-clear. Mind you, it also depends on how fucking far I get through this too, I guess. This will give me a bit of an idea for what the fuck we're up against in this area. Well, hello. We got gore bellies. That's super not ideal. Because I can, but I can't kind of take a hit from them. Okay, most of them died. Alright. And the reason why I don't like them is that they stun you. You really can't move. And if you're stunned, like, you can't basically do, like, most... Oh, shit. Fuck, hold on, there's a special. There's double specials in there. Yeah, I tell you what, this is a time for mana. Where is the special dude? My guy is dying in there. How's about you run back with me, mate?
Thanks.
Mate, I fucking tried and give you health. Give me my extra health. Okay, are they coming to us? What have we got? Who's the special here? Okay, hold on. We have Dragon called the Slayer. I don't know where he went. Fuck off, mate. Get out of my face. I think we got a resurrected dude in there. Okay, Dragon Claw's dead. I do not know what he had on him. He was something special. I do need mana, but not that much. This guy's walking a little bit fucking fast. Somebody must be buffing them speed-wise in here. Maybe? No? Okay, there was at least 2 special people in here, and I only got to see Dragon Claw, which I don't think I've ever seen that name before. Balance Knife. Yeah, I don't have space for bugger all. Attack rating 9 to life. Not better than what I've got on anything else at the moment. Yeah, let's move the fuck over.
I can't.